What up, this is Jeron Wilson, and you're watching my first hand on Fuel. Well, what we had planned was, for my 30th birthday, was to have a poker tournament. I decided to get a bunch of friends together that basically play poker. I had about 25 to 30 people show up, and it turned out to be a good night. Rick H., how you doing there, bud?
Hanging in there.
It's in my contract. I don't get filmed on high def.
This isn't high def.
All right, good.
Why does Howard look like a molester?
Or a cop. What's worse?
The tournament started out with 3 tables, and my buddy made up a sign for basically, you know, all the rules and the antes and when the antes go up.
Lines are up. 2040? 2040.
It's a rookie hand, but I'm gonna play it.
There was a couple guys that got knocked out early.
I'm out. I'm out. Don't need to be worried anymore. I'm out.
Costin was one of them, and it did suck, so he was over at the loser table kind of fast.
Document the losers. Good.
Sorry, Costin. Being the quiet guy, he ended up playing his game. He just stayed on point, didn't smile when he won, kept a straight face the whole night. It worked in his favor, and he ended up being the big winner that evening. By the end of the night, I definitely had too much to drink. But I made it to the end, and I got 3rd place, so that's a plus. And the night was definitely a success, so I think we will be having another poker tournament soon. Come on, boys. Well, Rio is my fiance, basically a high school sweetheart. I met her in high school, and yeah, we've been together for 12 years now. We're finally getting married this year. I couldn't ask for a better fiance. Definitely lives up to all the things I would want in a wife. Yeah, I'm enjoying my life right now. Just doing like normal things besides skating. Hanging out with my fiance, going to movies, going shopping, taking the dog for a run around the corner, and helping planning the wedding. Well, comparing my normal life to my skate life is definitely 2 different worlds. My home life, I'm just more of calm, mellow stuff. And then my skate life, I'm traveling a lot, I'm everywhere, there's a lot of stuff going on. Well, I've never been much of a contest skater, except for when I was younger. We're doing a little check-in. There was a phase where I didn't go to contests for years.
Girl, DVS, Maddox.
It's just one of those things that I never chose to do because I didn't think I would do good, you know? It's just one of those things, I got my nerves. I get nervous.
Should be good to go with that.
Thank you, sir. Nowadays, I'm just looking at skating a little different. I'm just trying to have fun and try to put myself out there a little bit more than I would when I was younger. I'll go out there to have fun. If I do good, I do good. If I don't, It's not a big deal. It's definitely a good vibe contest. Everybody's, in a good mood. If you don't make the cut, big deal. You become like in a cheering section, you cheer for your boys, and just make the best of it. It's fun. The weekend was definitely successful as far as for the companies I skate for. Well, we had Eric getting first place, this girl. And we had Jeremy winning second place, who's the DVS. Also a crank, he made it as well. He got fifth, so got the boys out there doing it. I mean, overall, man, I was definitely happy to see that Eric had won the contest just because, he is an older god and he's been around for a while. For the 30-plus fellas, good job, man. I give him props for that. He held it down. It just brought me back to when I used to skate contests when I was younger. You go and have a good time and just skate, Well, skating for Girl, it's definitely like a dream for me, Just being affiliated with Girl or Chocolate is just, I'm still overwhelmed and can't believe I'm in the situation. You're proud to be a part of something like this. It's just because it's such like a family type skate company, I couldn't see myself skating for any other company out there. I've been blessed to skate for one board company for the past 13, 14 years and one shoe company for the past 11 years since it started. So I don't know about jumping around. It's just not a part of my nature. I'm glad to be where I'm at. So basically one of the perks that Skating for Girl is you get to go skate there. There's a little training facility, a little skate park that they got in the back of their warehouse. There's Manny's, bank to bench, little hubbas, little quarter pipes. Yeah, it's a cool facility for everybody to go and, get their little skate on. The park is somewhat exclusive, but you just gotta know somebody or just be affiliated with Gorilla Chocolate in some way or another. Staying with Chico and Daniel is definitely always a fun time. Chico's a character, so he's always gonna have some jokes for you, Daniel's definitely a character as well. He has his fair share of moments. And his faces are amazing. definitely having a park is a plus. You know, I would definitely wish I had my own, but I could settle for this. Well, the shop I ride for, Val Surf, they decided to throw a win a day with Dubs contest. It's basically like fill out a little survey with your name and your number on it, and you get pulled out of a hat, and you basically win a day with me. So Val Surf emailed me the winner of the contest. I decided to call that day. So when I called, the only problem was the mother answered the phone. May I speak to Max?
He's not here at the moment, but this phone say the right thing. This is the real Jeron Wilson.
This is the real Jeron Wilson calling.
Oh my God.
He has won the contest.
You are kidding me.
She was really, really happy for her son. You know, I could tell, you know, how she was expressing herself through the phone, that, you know, this was gonna be a big day for him. Yeah, little Max. What's up, buddy? How you doing?
Good.
You ready to have fun today?
Yep.
Nice. So that particular day, I kind of already had an idea of what I wanted to do. I was just gonna take him down to Girl and DVS and kind of give him a behind-the-scenes type of look of what pro skaters, you know, get to do. Welcome to Girl and chocolate. Ended up grabbing him like a nice package full of boards, and just, he kind of was keeping his composure, you know. He was being really mellow, which is cool, you know. He wasn't like too like, yeah, thank you know. He did well for a 10-year-old. I give him a lot of credit for that. He told me that he's not gonna need boards for like a year, so I was like, happy to hear that. Pretty cool, huh? Me and Max skated the Girl Park for a little while. Tried to get some doubles going, you know. I was just trying to get him motivated and get him psyched. See ya, Max. Nice. By the time we were leaving Girl, it was probably like 3 o'clock or something, so we still had time to spare. And podium distribution is probably like less than a mile, maybe a mile away from Girl. So we just decided to go over there. I'd show him, you know, a couple things, show him the warehouse, hopefully get him some shoes and, you know, work it out. We brought him in that day and introduced him to Gavin, and he was having a good time. Can I break in on you? This is my buddy Max.
What's Max?
This is Gavin. He's a vice president.
What you win?
To hang out with Jeron for the day.
Yeah, buddy. Congratulations, buddy.
We showed up, luckily, right when the Diamond Dubs came in, so I was kind of like happy to see that. The Diamond Dubs is it's basically my 4th shoe, and we did a collaboration with Diamond. And Diamond's basically a streetwear brand / bolt company. So it was kind of cool just checking it out, and it looked good. Like they probably had to change just a couple things on it, and Max was able to see it. He gave a good thumbs up for it. And yeah, it was cool. I think so too. I think it just looks cleaner like that too. I still trip out seeing my name on a shoe. I still am in awe every time I do see it. So yeah, it's a cool thing, man. I've been getting some good responses from the shoes. So by the end of the day, it was basically time to take Max home. I ended up taking him back to his mother's work. And yeah, I dropped him off, and his mom was real, you know, happy for him. And definitely, we need more moms out there like that.
The best day of his life, right? Was that what you said last night?
Yeah.
Best day ever?
I could only imagine being 10 years old, you know, being put in that position. Like, it was probably overwhelming, but he did a good job of maintaining, you know, his composure.
You filming me?
All right, Max. Nice meeting you guys. All right.
Bye.
I hope Max had a good time. You know, it looked like he did, so I just want to thank him for coming, you know, and spending that day with me. It was cool. Being a pro skateboarder, you get to travel a lot. It's definitely part of the job, which is fine with me. I mean, I've seen a lot of places that I probably would have never seen had I not been riding my skateboard. It can conflict with your personal life, but if you had a down-to-earth girlfriend or or a wife, then everything could be fine.
Hi! Hi, Rio!
This year, I've definitely traveled a lot so far, and the year's not over. All right, well, the DVS Boys in the Hood tour was basically a weekend tour where we went up to a couple of skate snowboard camps that were in Oregon. It definitely took a little longer in the RV than it would like a normal drive or flying, so we did watch a lot of movies.
Wait, this ain't Goonies?
Traveling with the DVS guys is amazing. Retta is always fun to have around. He's definitely cracking jokes left and right. Yeah, he's just a character. He's got a bunch of things up his sleeve. If he wasn't there, like, it would be a little dull.
Smells like thousands of cows.
It smells delicious to me. It smells like a cheeseburger. Like, it smells like cheeseburger.
This smells. Yeah, right.
So after the Department of Skateboarding, we went up to Mount Hood, where there was 2 other demos. Unfortunately, one of the demos kind of got rained out. Everyone, you know, tried their best and skated for a little while. Day One skated, and Mark Frank Montoya skated. It was definitely good to have him out there. I mean, I skated for a second, but I mean, I'm not trying to get hurt on wet masonite, and it's no joke when you fall on that.
Rained out.
Wendell's is a skate camp slash snowboard camp that's in Mount Hood. Well, I was really impressed with Wendell's. It's just definitely like nothing like I've never seen before. First you could snowboard, then they have a full-blown skate park with just launch ramps into foam pits and trampolines and just endless stuff for you to do. And that's just the indoor park. Then they have like an outdoor skate park with an outdoor vert ramp and paths throughout the camp with little obstacles on the side. And, you know, they seem to be having like a good program up there. My personal experience on the Boys in the Hood tour was cool because it was fast. It was like a good, like maybe 4 or 5 day trip. I got to skate some cool parks. I did a couple things I hadn't did before. I got to be one-on-one with the kids, and I had a great time with that. Well, not only do I get to travel a lot, I get to travel with a lot of different people. And, you know, sometimes it's the DVS peeps, and sometimes it's girl heads. Going on girl trips is just like such a good time because, you know, everybody knows each other so well, and it's just kind of like a family trip, almost in a sense, you know what I mean? And everybody motivates off each other.
Well, I don't have a symphony,
Take 2.
Well, anytime that girl does a project, they always make sure that it's going to be the best it could possibly be. When I am filming with Aaron Meza or Federico, you can see how much time they put into it. So it makes me want to be that much more involved and go all out if I can, you know what I mean?
Soho. Fuck the Christmas to the window, and it's closed. A halo in a window, Soho. Fuck the Santa curtain.
So that's it. Thank you for coming along on my journey. So I guess we'll see you on the next tour or something. Peace.
This is when he starts to lose, when he gets real cocky.
No, I'm not in. That's the funny thing, man. You're wrong. She's wrong.